And I just got one more thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and Angry Cowboy fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan here on YouTube, the place where y'all can find my raw and uncut emotions about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365. And as long as I'm alive, y'all know I'm DC for life, baby. And if you're DC for life, won't you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to what we do here, because what we do here is represent the Dallas Cowboys through the off season, the preseason, next season, and beyond. So if that's what you want to do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. Today, I was on YouTube doing my normal research so I could bring to you Angry Cowboys fans some classy Cowboys content. Then I came across a segment from the Dan Patrick Show that it kind of caught my attention. Dan Patrick was interviewing San Francisco 49ers Hall of Fame quarterback Steve Young, and he asked him about his thoughts on what was going on with the Dallas Cowboys. I feel that Steve Young, he was spot on with his assessment. So we're going to take a listen to that clip, and then we're going to come back and unpack my raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's go ahead and take a listen.
Dan, come on. I mean, there's a couple of fundamental, so you talk systemic, it's fundamental rootedness of what's wrong with the Cowboys, and that is that Jerry Jones runs the team, but he's not the coach. And I always said, if he's going to run the team, you got to be the coach. But he doesn't hire somebody who is empowered by Jerry to be independent, so that when you walk in the locker room and you want to talk to the players, you want to yell at the players. And you yell at the players, and the players go, well, I don't really care what you say because I only listen to Jerry. And that's the problem, is that the head coach for 20 years has not been empowered. And he's got to hire somebody who is clearly empowered. They talk about Bill Belichick right now. It's fun to talk about. I don't know if there's any chance of it. But a guy like that would be somebody who now has the power in the locker room and can get the players to play and to be and live up to the expectations and to their talent. Now, the other piece of it, though, is because it's America's team, everyone talks about it, that somehow you're a Cowboy, you're already famous. And because of that, they haven't earned it. I think what they should do is, like, you don't get the star. There's 2 stars on your helmet. You get 1 star when you win 10 games, and you get another star when you win a playoff game. And that's how you earn the chance to be a Cowboy, because otherwise you put the helmet on and everyone thinks they're famous and they get punched in the mouth and like, wait, we're great. What are you talking about? We're the Cowboys. And you see that over and over and over again. So those are the 2 rooted pieces that need to change, or else the Cowboys continue. And people can argue with me, oh, Steve, that's not true. Well, 20 years of it, 30 years of it, you have to start saying there's something systemic about it. And you've got to empower a coach, and you've got to take the stars off the helmet until they get earned.
Steve Young started out by saying there is an underlying issue when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, and goes on to talk about Jerry Jones not allowing his coaches to be able to actually coach the team. Some may place the blame solely on Mike McCarthy or Dak Prescott's feet, but I truly believe there's a problem, and it starts from the top down. Jerry will not step aside so the coaches can feel a sense of empowerment over their squad. His constant involvement restricts the power of any head coach that has potential to come to Dallas. If you can remember the video that I did on Swagoo, he said pretty much the same thing. If Jerry Jones doesn't get out of the way, you can get any coach you want in Dallas and it will not work. There has to come a time where the players fear to do anything. Otherwise, they will have consequences for their actions. If you jump off sides, then this is going to happen. If you throw a pick, then this is going to happen. You miss a tackle, this is going to happen. We can't have that style of football with Jerry Jones on deck. Steve also said something that was really important to me. For 20 years, the head coach has not been empowered. I can actually look back and see the last time that the Dallas Cowboys had a coach who felt empowered, and that was Bill Parcells. Then Jerry took that last bit of power away when he got Terrell Owens against Bill Parcells' wishes. From the time Parcells left until today, Cowboys Nation has had to deal with coaches who don't have the power to get their team where they need to be. They don't have that power to give their team an ass chewing if need be. The coaches don't have the power to advise not to pick up a certain player because the shadow of Jerry Jones looms over this organization. I say that to say this. People can blame this last early playoff exit on the usual suspects, Dak Prescott or Mike McCarthy. That's the easy route. They either fail to look at Jerry or they accept the fact that Jerry is what it is, because if you were truly mad, you would see that the owner is a hindrance to this team's success. That there is the reason for the near 30-year drought, and it's not Dak Prescott or Mike McCarthy. Steve continues his truth bomb when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys as an organization and some of its fan base. I truly feel this last clip is also talking to some of the Dallas Cowboy fans. So I want y'all to take a listen, and we're going to come back and talk about it. Take a listen.
Yeah, I think it's a great point because there's a sense of entitlement. And you're right. You're
100%.
Yeah, you're a Cowboy. So you're actually saying you start the season with no stars on your helmet either side?
100%. Because it says it's just where that's the situation. It's not, I'm not blame. There's no blame. It's just the truth. And so that they have to go earn that ability to be a Cowboy, because otherwise it gets given too easily without having their, they think that they just show up and everyone goes, oh, they're the Cowboys. Like, the problem is that the rest of the league doesn't care anymore. It doesn't seem to matter.
This is something that I've heard from different anti-Cowboys fans. You guys act like you're supposed to be good. Why do you guys get the attention when your team doesn't deserve it? Y'all swear y'all the best thing since sliced bread. Kind of a my shit don't stink type of mentality. We're the Dallas Cowboys. We deserve a spot at the table. My example, the second seed. There was an Angry Cowboys fan who asked me why I wasn't pissed off at the game against Green Bay. Don't get it twisted. I was certainly pissed off, but I took a step back after that game and assessed the entire season. Some Cowboys fans might get mad at me for saying this, but I actually feel that we were gifted that second seed. It just so happens that the Philadelphia Eagles took a nosedive and the referee debacle against the Detroit Lions got us the second seed. We did absolutely nothing to warrant nor deserve the second seed except for have a good record when the time called for it. We didn't win the second seed. We didn't earn the second seed. We got it by default, unless you think that game against the Lions was earning the second seed, because it wasn't. When the game called for us to win and get the second seed, we couldn't do it. The Buffalo Bills, nor the Miami Dolphins. Needless to say, we got the second seed. With the inefficiencies at linebacker and at running back we all witnessed during our losses, did you guys really think this was the year? I hoped it was. I prayed that it was. I prayed we could somehow get it done, but with the lack of muscle on the depth chart, how were we going to get it done? Not only that, but we looked past the Green Bay Packers. As fans, as well as the team, the Dallas Cowboys had a victory party announced, for crying out loud. Talking heads talked about the best possible route to the Super Bowl for the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody picked the Dallas Cowboys to win. The entire NFL looked past the Green Bay Packers, knowing that the Dallas Cowboys could not stop the run, and Green Bay's run was on fire at the moment. Kind of like being entitled. If you think we worked for that NFC East title, y'all let me know in the comment section. Then Steve talked about earning the chance to be a Dallas Cowboy. the sense of entitlement from the team and some of the fan base. We are the Dallas Cowboys, so other teams are going to lay down and take the 1, 2, 3. We them boys. That automatically is going to beat the Green Bay Packers and the Lions and make it to the NFC Championship. I'd love to say that I'm over-exaggerating, but some of the reactions I've seen, they say it all. So, Cowboys Nation, Mike McCarthy's here for another year. Dak Prescott may be re-signed to a longer, more lucrative deal. Will those two things cause you to jump ship? Or do we figure out what more needs to be done to get over that hump and go get those pieces? At the end of the day, it's not Dak Prescott nor Mike McCarthy's fault. That's up to our owner, Jerry Jones. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What did you think about what Steve Young had to say? Was there any truth to it? Y'all let me know y'all raw and uncut in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and digging the content, hit that subscribe button. Press the bell so you can stay up to date with the Angry Cowboys Fan whenever I go live or whenever I release a video. I know this loss hurts, Angry Cowboys fans. I know it hurts. We're gonna get through this though. We will get through this. Until then, this is your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out.